Our weekly immigration news roundup is brought to you by the law firm of Figueroa & Associates. For consultation on any immigration or legal matter, please call 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. For full stories and more immigration news, visit www.theimmigrantsjournal.com. That's www.theimmigrantsjournal.com.
Hello, my name is Mary Campbell, legal assistant at the law firm of Figueroa & Associates, and your presenter with a special immigration report. Today, we're diving into a controversial executive order signed on April 28, 2025, by President Donald J. Trump, an order that targets sanctuary cities across the country under the name Protecting American Communities from Criminal Aliens. Let's break it down legally. Sanctuary cities under Microscope. In this executive order, Trump is essentially drawing a legal line in the sand. He says that local governments, cities, counties, even states that refuse to cooperate with federal immigration enforcement will be considered sanctuary jurisdictions. And the consequences? Severe. We're talking about the potential loss of federal funding, legal action from the Department of Justice, and even new rules to prevent immigrants in these areas from receiving public benefits. But here's the legal reality. First, federal supremacy is real. Immigration is unquestionably a federal responsibility. But that doesn't mean the federal government can force local governments to act as immigration agents. That's the heart of the 10th Amendment and the anti-commandeering doctrine. The Supreme Court has made it clear. Washington can't just tell mayors and governors what to do with their police departments. Second, Trump's order threatens to pull federal funding from cities that don't comply. But under the spending clause, any condition on federal funds must be related to the purpose of that money, and it can't be so extreme that it becomes coercive. The Supreme Court said this clearly in FIB v. Sebelius. So, a blanket cutoff, very likely unconstitutional. Third, this order flirts with using criminal law against local officials, citing harboring statutes and even RICO laws. That's dangerous territory. Prosecuting elected officials for choosing not to help enforce immigration law could be seen as political retaliation and would absolutely raise due process and First Amendment concerns. Then there's the part about protecting equal treatment for Americans, claiming that offering in-state tuition to undocumented students violates federal law. But the courts, including the Supreme Court in Plyler v. Doe, have said that immigrants, especially children, are entitled to basic civil protections, including access to public education. Finally, there's a big procedural issue here, the Administrative Procedure Act. Any agency trying to implement these rules, whether it's denying benefits or cutting funds, must go through the proper rulemaking process. If they don't, those actions can be struck down in court. So, what's the bottom line? This order is legally aggressive, no doubt, but it walks a constitutional tightrope, and it's likely to face fierce legal challenges from cities, states, and immigrant rights groups across the country. Federal power is strong, but the Constitution still limits how far it can go, especially when it comes to local governments, civil rights, and the rule of law. If you're living in a sanctuary jurisdiction, if you're an immigrant concerned about your rights, or if you're a city official unsure about compliance, get legal advice, stay informed, and most importantly, stay protected. For a legal consultation on this or any other issue, visit askthelawyer.us or call 855-768-8845. Until next time, be safe, stay empowered, and remember, knowledge is power.
Our weekly immigration news roundup is brought to you by the law firm of Figueroa & Associates. For consultation on any immigration or legal matter, please call 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. For full stories and more immigration news, Visit www.theimmigrantsjournal.com. That's www.theimmigrantsjournal.com.